Okay, so we have another high-profile publisher in the business for acquisitions alongside Microsoft and THQ Nordic, as today Epic Games has acquired the developers of the massively popular Rocket League, Psyonix. This is actually a big deal in two different facets, one being we now know that Epic Games is looking to acquire developers to make games exclusively for the Epic Games Store, which I'll get into in just a moment. This is just one of the many moves as of late from Epic Games to migrate users from Steam to their storefront, which hasn't exactly been popular with the PC community. The other thing is, and this one really does suck, is that Rocket League will be taken off of Steam. Don't worry though, if you already own Rocket League, nothing's going to change for you. In fact, I would recommend you go buy it on Steam now before it gets taken down if you would rather own it on Steam than the Epic Games Store. I don't really think that this is going to affect consoles in any shape or form, so I know that some people are going to ask that. It shouldn't, as Epic Games, their main focus is on the PC side of things, and they really want to compete with Steam, so you don't have to worry about the console storefront or anything like that. This whole thing, though, it's kind of shady. I mean, the way that they're taking it off of Steam, that really does suck. I understand and everything, it is a business, but if we pay attention to another publisher that's been acquiring developers and big acquisitions as of late, is Microsoft. If we look back to when Microsoft bought Minecraft as an example, I mean, that's a huge game. That's one of the biggest games ever made. I mean, it's massively popular. And whenever they bought Minecraft, a lot of these questions popped up, but Microsoft reassured everybody it's not going to go anywhere. Minecraft is still going to be on all the platforms, and in fact, they've still put it on whole new platforms. It came to the PlayStation 4. It came to the Nintendo Switch. I mean, it goes to Android and iOS. It goes to all these different platforms, and they haven't changed anything. But with this, Epic Games, they bought Rocket League and Psyonix, and they're going to take Rocket League off of the Steam storefront and keep it exclusively for Epic Games Store. Now, as I said earlier, a lot of the PC community is not a big fan of the Epic Games Store and how Tim Sweeney has run the Epic Games Store, because they have tried to bring a lot of things exclusively over to that store. I understand why developers are doing this, because they're making more money. They get a bigger cut of the pie whenever they sell on Epic Games Store. But from a gamer's standpoint, they feel like they're being sold a lesser product. Not that, Rocket League or any of these other exclusive games like Ashen is any worse on Epic Games Store, but Steam has a lot more features that the Epic Games Store doesn't have. And I feel like if Epic wants to win over, or Tim Sweeney or whomever wants to win over the PC crown, they need to improve feature side of things for the Epic Games Store. They need to add support for gamepads, to where you can customize your gamepads or whatever. They need to do a lot of different things to improve on that aspect. Anyways, though, Rocket League has been purchased, or Psyonix actually, and this is a big deal, and I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot more acquisitions from Epic Games in the coming year. So let's just keep an eye out and see what happens, but I fully expect other developers to be acquired. Anyways, though, let me know what you guys think about in the comments below, and if you like this move, or if it's as disappointing to you as it is to me. Again, I don't personally mind that it's coming to Epic Games Store, but I am a little disappointed to see them take it off of Steam. I think that that's kind of a shady way to do business, but that's just me. Hey, I'm not a business person, so. Anyways, though, let me know in the comments below on what you guys think, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Okay, so right after I finished rendering my video, Epic Games came out with an update and said that there is no announced plans to stop selling Rocket League on Steam after coming to the Epic Games Store. Now, this doesn't actually clarify anything, and they could still take it off Steam, so I would still highly recommend buying it on Steam if you want it to be in your Steam library. But nonetheless, they did at least update you, and hopefully it does remain on Steam, but we'll see how this works out. Anyways, though, peace out for a second time.